official first video tutorial guide on how to get started on the server. Right, obviously you'll spawn right here. I don't know if y'all read this, but you have a guide here that kind of tells you the form cost of each form that we have in here. It's not custom. Those are, I don't know what you call it. What's this guy? This guy's the same thing. It kind of just tells you, yeah, okay, dungeon, training, and yeah, this is more or less bare bones. Do training, do dungeon. That will also, I forgot to mention, this will often also repeat until you type that. Just throwing it out there. There's some add-on stuff. Important. This guy. The dialogue close. Then it's like free TP. One time per thing, one time per use. You get a free 32 TP by doing the first quest and Piccolo's quest. You kill this thing. He does like no damage, right? And then after you turn it into Piccolo, you get TP. Yeah, you don't have 566, but you should have 32, not 566. Right, so just gonna come down through here. This is the first GUI thing I made. It kind of gives, you just buy status effects if you don't want to, whatever. But explaining more things really quick. You have this guy. You can exchange for items, custom scripted items. Unavailable. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's even cooler. It shows you the belt. I didn't know it did this. Nice. You learn something new every day. This is a, that's funny, it still shows that. But, custom skills, Spirit Bomb. Does it show you how to use it? No, this one is with Alt, actually no it does. Alt K. Yep, right, Alt and K. You can get armor from here. It's random. It's randomized 3 items. An aura, you can just buy an aura straight up. It gives you an aura. Oh, this literally is blocked, so you have to do the quest before it can teleport you. Got it. Okay, so yeah. Now the first order of business. Let's go to Warp Dungeon. You get started there because it's like level 1. Because level 1 Goku is harder than these guys. It's weird. Sometimes they'll I died. Because I know some people are confused with like progression and whatnot, so I'll do my best to explain what to do and whatnot. I mean, because I am the one who like made everything quest-wise, so I kind of have to explain what to do so players don't have to rely on me to kind of explain. Because I don't mind doing that, but I feel like people would have a better time if they could just kind of leave to their own devices after reading stuff, right? Sometimes they drop stuff. I'm going to just do TP. Yeah, okay, cool. So, you have all these 3 quests. Actually, there's 4. 4 quests here, standard. You want to do this till about, maybe you're strong enough to do training, but, word of advice, Piccolo gives more TP than Goku. So if we go to warp training, you can type warp as well, but this is just faster for me. Go here, Goku menu. There would be a bunch of Goku thingies here. This one unlocks the custom story at Time Nest, by the way. Alright, so I'm level 1, and oh, well, I guess you can do this now too. You get 8 TP. Now there's the cool thing. I'm going to show you the point system. So, you kind of have a system. You do quests, and you also do dailies. You get points added to your thing, right? and then your system point shop. So obviously for food kit you can buy a bunch of stuff from sensu beans 15 and then like 45. These keys are, well, you right click an item and it gives you something else. Pretty self-explanatory. You can buy, oh wow, you can straight up buy 1,000 TP. See, this is good early game if you think about it. Oh, this shouldn't have been a 1-to-1 ratio. Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, you can buy dragon blocks. It's a 3-set. 3-set. Yeah. Overcharge. And then this thing. But while I'm here, I want to show this. Okay. Damn it. We have TP boosters now. Do this. Oh, you know what? We'll buy that. It gave me both of them. You know what? Whatever. So, TP booster, if you really want to get grinding and lock in. He gave me 8 last time, so I'll get 146. Awesome. And then he drops gear, which is pretty cool. And then we have a rarity system with commands. You have your commands such as reroll, combine, transfer, and level up. Those are your 4 commands. You can use, obviously, and reroll does, well, as, let's say you don't like this rarity, you can reroll it, but it costs, how much CP does it cost level 1? 4,352. Okay, so it costs that much. Right now, I can show you the combine. Oh wait. This is what the combine does. Oh, you also need TP. Okay, so you also need TP. Oh my. That just gave me more TP. That'll give me TP at the end, I think. Whatever. So, you combine it. Combine. Now, the level up as well, I can show you that too. And sometimes it can do that. That's just the rarity system. Now, the other thing on getting started, early game, after you've gained a couple levels, like 50 or something, if you feel like it, you probably won't think about this, but since you'll probably be in training most of the time, you can do these quests up here, which don't have a cooldown, by the way, other than waiting for the whatchamacallits to spawn, and warp dinos. Those don't have cooldowns. And warp village doesn't have a cooldown either. Let's talk to this guy. He says that. This is just normal NPCs. Talk to this guy. He gives you some stuff. Talk to him. And then, you know, to do the thing, they're all up there, but I can't fly. You get the idea. Right? And after that, you can progress through, let's see. You can do some stuff in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. There we do have some content in there. We got about 5 or 6 missions. Okay, no, I'm lying. We have more than that. Let me just put 10 of all my stats. Alright, so we have this mission here. How easy will it be for me? I'm level 11. Can I do this without dying, or does he one-shot me? he one-shots you. Right, so... Okay, so obviously you're gonna have to be a little bit stronger to do that mission. Are they still... Bruh. Oh, they're broken, I see. Yeah, because that was 700. Right, so then... So then you have your two NPCs that are just kind of floating around. I can't fly yet. These are NPCs you can spar against, spar with. You know, I won't say that they transform. You didn't hear that from me. Your other content for Highball Time Chamber. At the moment, I think some of these don't actually work because of some weird API thing. But half of these do. You have... What is that? 8 quests? 7. You have 7 quests you can do it here. Now, if you do... I've also been told that this gives more TP than Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which should be the other way around, so I think we're going to have to buff that. If you do come here, you have to be level 150 to even start here, so, as well as the fucking... It tells you... I don't even know why I thought of that when the players could just use the warp command, because it's literally piggybacking the warp command. That's... In my mind, at the time, it made sense. Me now, it does not make sense. It kind of contradicts itself. So, right, so getting started, that's like early game, per se. Shit. Early game, you pretty much want to grind here till you can go here. Right? Time nest. Kind of like, wow, there's a lot of stuff here. You can't even talk to this guy until October, which is fine. I made the event in October to be October timed. Pretty cool. This guy I was testing stuff, so. You have, this is for the custom story, but, I should probably mention that I mentioned earlier. You have to do season 2. So where is everyone else? This is for Ultra Instinct custom form, not custom form, custom but not custom. You get your custom forms here. They're racial specific. So false is for Saiyan. Why do we have 2 Saiyans and then 1 for every other race? Chat, why are we lacking on this in this field? Right, Namekian, Majin, everyone can use this. Human. Humans have about 2 custom forms. We'll get to that later. I want to get to everything at least in this video. You have bosses. I recommend being a bit stronger before you can even do them, but you'll probably figure out your sweet spot in terms of your stats and what you need. And then these. This is the story missions, right? So I'll briefly kind of go over them, spawn it, minimum 45. Where the hell is the okay, Yamcha? Yeah, see, I'm gonna just talk to him, fight him, whatnot. He's obviously going to one-shot me, because I'm weak as hell. Not because I scaled him wrong, but I'm just weak as hell. However, gear like this will help you early game. I did roll this, so I can put this on. And... no. And you're probably wondering, what are those orbs in your... I don't have any orbs. Right, so let me just quickly explain orbs. So we have these. I passed them. We have these. I got the idea from this. If you notice, my gear, the strength thingies, that's where I got the idea from, and I made it a reality. So technically, let's say, yeah, you pick this up. Well, you know what? Let me grab this one. That's terrible. It's 2%. I mean, when I hold it, I'll have 2% more strength in my stats. So 23, and then it updates. Okay, I guess it only updates if I have it socketed. Right, so socketing and stuff. Socketing. So type X, socket, G, GY. You'll be prompted with this thing. It's a funny menu that I made a while ago. Pretty simple. Right, and it also has a built-in socket station. You want to hold left shift and these buttons pop up. Right, you come here. Oh, I had to hold an item. Shit. Is it this slot? Okay, yeah. You hold an item, you put grab this, and you need a catalyst, so like a material, like a diamond, gold, ingot, or whatever, here, and then it costs experience levels. It's all completely random too, so it's like, it's not even scaled properly, which is the funny part. 235 levels, but then this one's 914, but also 2, so obviously you're gonna take whatever, so let's just take, that's still 975, is crazy. Right, so now, what do you mean failed to open a socket? There's no fucking way I broke it. I swear to God. Bro, what? Okay, whatever. Push K, and then I'm gonna just click the delete, and now I have 2 sockets over here. And then you go here, and then you do that, and then you do that, and now it would be, if I socket it, it'll apply it there. But I'm not going to do that. It's a quick socket lesson. I don't know why that didn't work. Is it because it's a... Oh, it's probably because it doesn't show durability. That makes sense. Okay, there's another... There's a system I'm forgetting to explain. Oh yeah, the Dragon Fist and the Black Coffin. Those are the 2 custom skills that we have that are actually custom. They're not ready yet for
introducing the new Chick-fil-A jalapeno ranch club sandwich with that juicy Chick-fil-A chicken
purchasing yet,
ranch bun,
because I still have to set that up.
and pickled jalapenos. It's a little ranch.
I'm gonna go over to town here and show you the other skills that you can buy and purchase. We'll start with
spicy or grilled filet. Available for a limited time only. Order ahead on the Chick-fil-A app.
Ford was built on the belief that the world doesn't get to decide what you're capable of. You do. So, ask yourself, or can you? Can you load up a Ford F-150 and build your dream
We have
sweat and steel? Can you chase thrills and conquer
9 skills. Wait, is this 9? I just...
where the map ends and adventure?
That's,
Whether you think you can or you
that's... shouldn't happen, but okay. Don't click that button, chat. You have 9 skills, and it shows you how to use each skill. They're pretty expensive. And then, you know, when you buy them, they will show up here. Oh god, they do show up here. Oh, I still have them. Okay, well, I guess I can explain custom skills. You have Key Control, Stardust Breaker, God Key, Ultra Instinct, Heavenly Strike. Ultra Instinct is literally a technique and not a form. It just gives you dodge and cancellation, right? And then the time skip moves, and the Spirit Bomb. I don't like how the impact particles use the time skip particles. Also, what happened to my hair? Whatever, it's not important. What is important is explaining, let's say, oh man, I'm doing a terrible job explaining what to do next. Right, so eventually you'll come to probably wonder what that task 1 was in the video. You come to this guy, you do his quests, which requires you to finish the village. So how I set that progression system up, you do dungeon, and then you do the castle, and then you do village, and then you do this guy. So these are the missions that have no cooldowns. And you go in here. Which, you know, I mean, obviously you can warp to them. You'll probably find the NPCs, but you won't be able to like do anything and interact with them because they'll tell you, "Hey, you need to do this." But in the when you do, there are some missions down here for right now because I haven't had a chance to come back to this content in quite some time because other projects have been superseded and have been needed to have been worked on sooner. Right. Now we also have an auction system. Shout out to Cam for that. And then I just kind of plugged in my big item rarity script. So yeah, you can just buy stuff. You might get lucky and get one of these. It's a black rarity, which rarity tiers are right there. You have your tiers, then you have your enhancements, which is the pseudo black, the evolution, and the chaos. Those 3 are enhancements. Technically, glitch and e-tech are enhancements too, because they do something special. Right, so let me go back to the time desk because I have to show some more things there that I didn't show already. So at the moment we have up to Super. Super's finished. We have up to the Broly movie actually. I may consider doing up to Moro Arc. I figure out how to do that. We have NPCs, we have Mirrors, and we have a custom story. Now we have this too. Now while I'm here, we also have raids. Only 2 raid bosses at the moment. If people want to push feedback in for another raid boss, that would be cool. Now here are some other things that I have to explain. Like, oh, how do I get God form? Let me answer that question. How do I get God form? Simply, you will finish this quest here. You just need to finish that quest, right? And then you have to go to spawn and look for Whis. A specific Whis. He's invisible. And he's over there. Right. But then the custom skills I was telling you about, you can get them from this Whis, but you have to... That's so weird how I have that. You have to literally have God form to learn God Key. Basically, God Key gives you more spirit because I didn't know how to make a key reduction thingy work until recently. So it gives you more key and a little bit more damage and dexterity. Right. We have some shops you can get, or item shops. This thing. And you can buy experience levels. Oh, I hate how. Yeah, these pretty much are for like the socketing because. Oh, those are my pants. Because, well, socketing is expensive and it requires you to have experience levels. So, yeah. Haha, nobody can beat me when I'm Super 17. I love how these are supposed to be rainbow, but the hue is just off. Haha, nobody can beat me when I'm Super 17. Right, so if you're wondering key control, hearing a thing in my ears. This guy, he teaches you key control. It's honestly not that expensive. Well, actually, it is expensive. Yeah, basically key control. So, and then we have instructors. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, who is this? Huh? No, don't tell me. This is a global NPC, isn't it? Oh, wait. Regular players shouldn't be able to delete masters, but I don't even know who these are. Oh, this is Whis, obviously, but who the hell is this? Oh, wait. It's probably because of, my whole player data. Let me check. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, so I'm gonna switch over to the main really quick to explain. Right now we only have one master, but I'm working on the other four. And you can get mastery from doing quests, any quests. You can grind them literally, and then fill the friendship bar, and then you also get some percentage to that over time, like 10 minutes. So there's that, and as of right now, I guess the end goal is just finishing Super and, in terms of quest-wise, the end goal is finishing the Broly movie, but, like, yeah, so the current end goal, or end right now, is the Broly movie in terms of, like, quests. However, I did add in terms of quests, sorry chat, I'm, like, kind of tired. In terms of quests, there's GT here. It's kind of partially started, but there will be more, per se. Something I've been wanting to add for ages. Shit. Hey, it didn't make me crash. Right, so Bulma gives you andrification, but I definitely am going to be reworking how this works. Because basically, all you gotta do is do a quest and boom, you have the android form. That just seems so, like, where's the... It is the strongest form in the game on the server for humans. Only humans can do it. Because that's just how we have it set up. But for some reason, it doesn't even work for me. If I do this, it doesn't work. Even if I'm a high enough level, it does not work. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, well, there's that. And then, this is a super mission up here. I'm pretty sure you get it from one of these guys. Oh, Vegeta. His hairline goes back. Oh wait, no, Lewis fixed that already. Right, and then there's this, but then there's... I like how you can see that from the distance. Like, I was trying to make this very subtle, but, like... I mean, you can clearly see it, but... I was trying to simulate the time rift of whatever. Why does that? If you couldn't tell, chat, I'm kind of like a novice scripter. I obviously have, like, a lot of bugs in my thing, because the GUI opens up when I sneak sometimes, and it's annoying. Right, so, there's that. There really isn't much else, if I think about it. I mean, you could try getting really overpowered gear, like effervescent with like some good stuff, and then yeah, until we start adding more stuff to the server. You have a wide variety of stuff you can do as it is. Get some custom skills. Let me showcase the Black Coffin, I guess. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've showcased it in another video, but that's the Black Coffin. Of course, course, the other skill doesn't work. Right. There might be a few more things. Are there a few more things? Wait, no, there isn't. I'm on the main, right? Oh, the hex hair stuff didn't work. Why did it turn off? That's weird. Oh well. Sort your inventory, I guess. Um, damn. Powerful gear. There's one more thing I need to say, but I'm trying to remember what it. I'm trying to remember what it was. Damn. Uh, hold on, chat. I'm figuring it out. I lost my mind. Um, Ah. What was it? I genuinely cannot remember what the hell it was. Oh, artifacts. Yes, I remember what it was now. These things. Yeah, how you can equip them? Simply shift and right click. Or sneak and right click. And it equips it. Or you can just type hat or run hat. That works too. But I just kind of added it in the mod itself. A level of hex help is just the hex colors and stuff. That's literally it. There's nothing that explains how the mod works, unless I've said how the mod works or made a video about how the mod works. It was supposed to be originally be for colors, but then it turned into this clusterfuck of what we have currently. I don't want to have this anyway, but yeah, I guess that's kind of everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me on the Discord. That's kind of it. I'm tired. I'm out.